June 11th, 2023.
So it's not quite a year, but pretty close.
We're 15 days off from a year since we last did this.
See, like I said, seamless transition. No time whatsoever has passed.
Lucky that we stopped at the end of a DLC. So my recap, the recap will consist of: I needed money, so I went to go rob the Sierra Madre Casino and Hotel.
Anyways, that took a year.
All I got was a stupid fucking t-shirt. Because I left the gold there because I'm trying to play the character, not the game. And you got a cool gun. It seemed like the Gauss rifle's shit ass gun. I don't even use it.
But it's cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to play the character. The character would not hold 48 bars of gold and then sneak past an old man with a Gauss cannon. It ain't happening.
This brought to you by the same video game developer, which literally lets you carry an unlimited amount of gold in Elder Scrolls because it doesn't actually weigh anything.
Unlimited money happens in any setting. Who cares?
48 bars of gold is unlimited money.
That's that's unlimited goods or services. If you have,
but really,
look, Boy Scouts try to raise.
The value of gold is directly proportional to the amount of civilization available to you. Because
yes, that other thing I have in my other pocket, I promise. Oh look, here it is. It's my middle finger. All right.
Are you telling me that if I have unlimited gold, I could still only buy so much corn with it?
Of course.
Well, yeah.
Dang it.
Bottle cap, singular added. That's all I got. Equivalent of $1.
Equivalent of $1, whatever other currency might crop up.
You're over encumbered
and cannot run.
Why am I?
No.
Look, this was recorded several years ago at this point.
No. This is entirely current. Nothing else is.
OBS. Actually, no, it's fine because I'm gonna put the video in later. Why OBS? Why are you eggs?
Why? It looks fine.
You're not watching through OBS.
No.
So
well, why don't you just watch your stream? How is it taking you this long to figure out what is encumbering you?
I'm trying to decide what to drop.
Just eat bullets.
No.
You have 2 police pistols. Salisbury steak has worn off.
They're 2 little
Guns increased
38s.
by 3. Fresh apple is worn off.
Oh. I also got radiation poisoning in the dead money area.
It sounds like you also got radiation poisoning in real life.
That's the joke, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the crazy thing about OBS. I cannot.
It gives you radiation sickness?
Yes, I cannot display capture my capture carded monitor. It shows up as a black screen.
Protect against intellectual property theft. Ha! You are going to use the Gauss rifle. You lied.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe I use it for a bit, but...
You're going to use it to the end of the game.
Of the several characters I run, none of them have been energy-based yet. My Fallout 4 character will be. I say that as I am going to work on the mod list for the second time now.
There's been lots of Legion raiding parties around.
Ah, yes, these guys who've been watching nowhere.
I don't know, be careful of those guys that cosplay as the Roman Empire and not like even the good parts, just all the bad parts. But that's okay because they run around in plate armor with swords and we have shotguns.
Of course,
they don't run around in plate armor. They run around in football gear.
That's true. They don't even have plate armor.
That is civilian plate armor, where I have police armor.
Yes, of course. And Sierra Madre armor.
Oh, yeah. I'm officially in the T-51 power armor camp. I hate the T-45.
Which is the difference? I don't know anything about Fallout except power armor is power armor.
The T-45 is the Fallout 3 armor. Other than
Is that the stuff that apparently can be shot through by a guy with a pistol only and sometimes when the plot calls for it in the TV show?
I did not watch the show.
I just remember the scene
Hey,
where the
how'd you
guy's
know
like,
there's a TV show coming out in the future?
"Oh yeah, that's right. No, this is. It'd be really cool if there was a Fallout TV show and it was actually good."
It'd also be really good if Fallout 76 wasn't fucking trash. Anyways, some of the points to keep track of. Radiation is magic.
Radiation is, yeah.
Like, that's my favorite stupid lore point is sometimes people are just born immune to radiation. Like, that's not how that works at all. Ever.
People, in general, like, fiction does not understand radiation.
Which is fine, because, I mean, look at this. The
I
Sierra
thought that was going to
Madre...
be a fast travel spot.
So did I. Apparently it's a Cazador nest that somebody already took care of.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I hate
there's a box of
Cazadors.
detergent. You can drink up that.
It'll help keep me safe from the poison from the Cazadors.
Yeah, of course. What are Cazadors? Are they like little insect thingies?
Little is the incorrect adjective.
Yeah.
They are much larger and full of poison. Or venom or something.
Yeah, there's a line between poison.
It's a jar of cloud residue and 1,000 units of lead in my backpack. Why?
Nice. Well, because you never know when you might need to make artificial clouds, I guess.
Actually,
also known as freaking water.
I think well, no, the cloud residue is an oxidizing cloud of red mist from Sierra Madre, which is why it's withstood 200 years of nothing.
Oh.
Because they've been oxidized instead of irradiated. I'm also looking at this, fresh out of Fallout 3, and New Vegas is so much better than Fallout 3's. Like, I did not feel the urge to do anything in Fallout 3 at all.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive how... Oh, wow. That's a range at which it's appropriate to shoot that pistol.
Yeah.
Like, New Vegas is...
Oh, hey, look, my
just
penthouse.
basically so much better regarded than everything else. Fallout 3 is kind of close, but still, like, not in the same league as New Vegas. I think Fallout 3 is the only, like, Bethesda one that people think is good.
Well, yeah. There's aspects I like from every game. I like that in Fallout 3, I was able to cheese to get power armor immediately. Which
It's okay, because in Fallout 4, they just give it to you immediately without needing to
The
even
difference
cheese.
is you have to get this rare, expensive fuel, which is pretty hard to get early game.
Ah, ants.
Yes.
Are those castigors?
Those are not Cazadors, those are fire ants.
Oh.
They're just giant ants that can spit fire for some reason.
I mean, because it's in the name.
It was
Radiation means that fire ants now shoot fire.
That idiot in DC lied to me. He said he made them fire ants. There's no way they got here in 4 years. You lie. I'm glad I murdered him with a chainsaw.
When is this game set, by the way? How far after the bombs dropped?
2270 or 2281. It's 4 years after Fallout 3.
So it's basically, man, you really need to wait till they get closer. Oh.
I have 1,000 rounds of 38, my guy.
Yeah, but it's one guy. You might as well just...
It is 2281 according to the
so
in-game.
essentially, my thought with the Fallout games is that it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense for stuff to still be this stagnant. And I think I brought this up before.
Well, that's
when we did the last video.
that specific argument. Well, you brought it up before.
Because it's been at this point in time, it has almost been longer for civilization to redevelop since the creation of the United States. Like the United States as an entity only existed in lore for just a little bit over 300 years.
Well, like
and it's now been like 220 years since the bombs dropped, and humanity is starting at a base higher level than they were in 1776.
Yeah.
So,
well, a higher tech level, but you know, going outside didn't rage the risk of orcs or magic just deleting you.
Well, I know, but like still, it should still be. There should be something more than just hovels in the desert. I guess technically there are, but it's still. Well, I feel like there should be more development than there is.
New Vegas is like the reverse oasis of an oasis. I'm sure there's some poetry there. if you were to go west, you would be in NCR territory, which really is a proper country. If you were to go east, you would be in Roman Legion territory, which is also a proper country. We're in that no man's land between the two of them right now. Which explains the lack of law around here, but not... You just have to suspend disbelief on the whole radiation and loot are everywhere kind of thing.
Because radiation really only is a thing if the game...
Can you climb the hill, idiot?! That is one thing I do not miss, is the terrible platforming in this engine.
I remember, like, the term to Skyrim up something, like, really was not a thing yet in this game, because I think that the engine might technically be the same, but it doesn't allow for the same ability to just jump up something by just spamming spacebar.
Yeah, I don't know the difference.
It's just stuff.
Oh my, that guy totally,
Yeah,
Yep,
watch how
pistol's gonna work.
Watch how he wields a,
Use VATS, there you go.
Watch how he wields a sledgehammer like it's a ball-peen hammer. Anyways, let me reload. When I played Fallout 3, I had a damage improvement mod, where I did not in this one. In Fallout 3, 2 shots to the head through VATS would kill, like, anything. I'm also currently getting irradiated, don't forget.
My guy, you have assault rifles.
I'm just trying to run through my 1,038 rounds here, which is clearly doing me some good justice here. It's great.
It's a good thing you have the speed loading ability of a freaking professional target shooter.
So I believe this area is called Black Mountain. I do not stay here very long. I was just passing through and curious what was here.
I like how that super mutant in full plate armor just appears in front of you and just bum rushes into you like a linebacker with no warning whatsoever.
Oh, there was warning. I just was not paying attention at the time, or now even. Let's try this Gauss rifle exactly for this one encounter. Yeah, that sway will not go away without some perks. And I missed. And look what he's doing. He threw something at me and it exploded way too quickly. Now I'm using a 44 and missing because I'm smart. That man is the size of several WWE wrestlers.
And also because you're using a 44 with 2 broken arms.
Yeah.
That too.
You know. It'd be very difficult.
That guy I just killed could have been a woman. Sorry, politically correct.
It's okay, at a certain point there's no way to tell anymore because they're just green orc.
Well, no, that's the point, is whatever virus just removes all differences and turns them all into orcs. Like, supposedly...
You need a lockpick skill of 50 to pick this lock, or...
No.
The master key that is a freaking firearm.
No, this is an RPG. You have to use one of the pre-prescribed pathways. Like going up here to these other orcs. Like that one right behind me.
See, once again, you have just been absolutely bum rushed.
The Nightkin have stealth. Like, that's a thing. They have stealth technology. So it's fine that they would sneak up on me. Related note, fuck these guys.
Yep.
I have a bar. Unfortunately, I have 12 rounds and a broken arm. Switch guns, you're out of ammo. Oh, I switched ammo types. I have armor penetrating rounds, which, unsurprisingly, murder.
Very good.
Oh yeah, the sword made out of a bumper from a car. Oh, I can't hear it too well. There's a radio going off in the background, which is
I can hear it.
There's a super mutant up in one of those buildings up there just yelling into a microphone. I would like to say this is lore critical. I'll tell you right now, I never see that mutant ever. I get told to come here later.
Oh, he just turned into a... Was that a stealth one?
I wasn't paying attention because I didn't realize...
Just materialized in front of you.
There's a solid chance, but he also has a flamethrower, or a missile launcher, or anything large and scary enough, and I decided it's time to leave.
What happens if you use your flame knife that, like, cuts through anything? Does that do good damage against the armor dudes?
No!
No?
Well, that's considered a melee... Oh god. That's considered a melee weapon, and my melee weapon stats aren't that high, because this character is not meant to melee. The Saturnite knife is my good luck charm for the rest of the playthrough. Occasionally used against low-level enemies or, like, idiot zombies or something.
Oh.
Yeah, get out of there! Get out of there!
Nope.
Ah!
Just keep jumping.
Take more stim packs!
Keep jumping. Keep jumping. No, don't fall down the hill. Yep, this is.
I'm reminded of that picture from Vietnam.
Yep, that's gonna work.
They were getting sniped at by a mountain, so they just blew up the mountain with all their small arms they had, and also some of their not so small arms.
Of the M42 Duster.
Anyways, it's time to leave now. I'm still getting irradiated. This place sucks. There's no good loot yet because I have to come back later for another quest, so I'm gonna do it then. I'm
so
supposedly.
How far back did this reset you?
Like 2 minutes.
No.
And they know I'm here again.
That's okay. I think you can probably run faster than they can shoot.
I'm just trying to get to my penthouse over on the strip. Like, I don't need this.
I mean,
I have money.
You took a terrible shortcut.
I got distracted. I have ADHD. I wanted to steal stuff.
Get distracted? Of the two possible ways you could have gone, one of them is literally glowing skyline, and the other is a dark hill with freaking evil.
I've been to the skyline before. Nobody over there wants to give me free money. I need to give them money and maybe get some back. They
wanted to give you free money either. They wanted to give you a free cinder block through the head, courtesy of their right arm.
Well, I didn't know that at the time.
And fireballs. Can't forget the fireballs.
And fireballs. Yeah, that's true.
Of course. How could I forget? Yeah, just don't think of it. Don't think of this. Don't think of it as exotic weaponry. Think of it as magic cast by orc sorcerers.
The only magical thing about that was the way about you could not seem to resist continuing to walk into the fire after it was already around you.
Oh,
that was a great trick.
I'm gonna have to look up what they are. Repcon headquarters, even.
Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions.
Repcon Aerospace. They specialized in missile production.
They specialized in not being Raytheon.
And they had a representative at the table of Vault-Tec blowing everything up in the TV show, because of course they did. We can't come up with anything new for the show, can we?
Because, you know, the one thing that capitalists really want to do is to blow up all of the stuff that makes money.
Yeah,
because then they'll be the rich. God, what a stupid plot.
Guys, no, capitalism evil, though. Let's nuke everything. That'll solve the problem.
Because you know what's really going to make everybody really excited is if all the luxury goods in the planet and every freaking infrastructure designed to support all that just stops existing. But it's okay because we have money.
So you know how there was the Cold War between communism and capitalism, right? So to prove my team was right, we're going to do that mutually assured destruction thing instead of maybe trying to win normally, or like an economic or a cultural victory.
Like what actually happened.
Anyways, this robot is telling me to stay inside the, like, tour guide areas, and,
You're gonna immediately...
Oh, no, they're also telling me that it's currently not business hours.
Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
They want me to show my RepCon badge that I do not have, and then I noticed a dead body.
Oh,
oh, hey.
You have a badge?
No, these are some raiders who showed up and got shot. Probably by the robots. Science skill of 50. I don't know what level I am at the moment.
What is your, like, character spec'd into?
Loosely, stealth and small arms.
And by small arms, you mean like pistols or pistol caliber weapons?
Small,
Just really tiny arms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, you notice how the orcs had really big arms? I, like, rip the arms off a baby and huck them at people.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
It's only one baby. I only have the 2 arms. I have to go get them back in the middle of a fight. It's really problematic. Small arms is pretty much the definition in the real world. Non-energy rifles and
projectile.
pistols. Yeah. Not flamethrowers, not rocket launchers, not miniguns. Like, things that you, like, couldn't even lift with one hand. At least not comfortably. There are big guns. Rifles and pistols and whatnot. Take some rat away, you moron!
Nah, you're fine. Look at you. You still got half of your health.
I've also attracted the local raider gangs.
You did just now. You didn't a second ago.
Well, they were already red on the screen. I love... So it's apparently a thing called scale theory, where, like, yes, I can
Shoot him
see
in the head!
I can see Vegas from any point on this map. I have 1,000 rounds. I do not care.
Yeah, but shoot him in the head.
Also,
He's not a very skilled gamer.
I guess not.
Also, I promise the weapon spread is a lot worse than you can see.
Yeah, but you're not even trying.
You're correct. Because it's really bad.
Especially with a weapon that only has 6 rounds. It's like, make them count. At least try. Make the effort.
This is not quite the life and death situation you're making it out to be.
Yeah, but you have less than half health
Like,
now.
I'm aware. Ah!
Oh God! That's terrifying.
I'm aware that, like, at any time I can just use. Oh, I don't know why she blew
Oh
up.
gosh.
Fiend right leg crippled, along with the rest of her non-functioning body.
My guy, have you considered? It's funny that she asked if you like the sight of your own blood while running away from you. Your threatening words are at odds with your retreating behavior.
This is a police pistol. I will shoot these people. So it's called scale theory, which is why, like, GTA, it's a whole city, but it's actually the size of, like, your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Where they you know, we can't actually make an entire thing, so we just shrink it all down. Which,
but GTA
which means
does it really, really well.
Well, so did New Vegas. On one side of New Vegas is these destroyed ruins you're looking at, full of raiders and angry people. And about a 2-minute jog away are the NCR sharecropper farms, full of fucking dirt peasants who, you know, dirt farm all day.
Well, I also noticed how there was a
there we go.
patrol. Yeah, a critical hit.
Yeah, there was a
guys,
patrol of
Cass
NCR along the wall,
Like
and that's what
20
those laser
feet.
shots. Yeah, here's a dead one right here, in fact.
Yeah, 20 feet away from the raiders that were harassing you.
That's my other favorite thing is one of the most evil characters in the series, Cook, exists somewhere nearby. He is a man with a flamethrower who does bad things to anybody, not just anybody. And you could talk to multiple characters, and they'll be like, "Yeah, he did this very awful thing that would get you demonetized for talking about." I'm like, "That's crazy." Anyways, he's like 10 feet over there. Y'all want to get a raiding party and go shoot him in the dick? And they're like,
Heck, you
"No,
don't
we
need a
can't."
raiding party at that point. He's just close enough. You could just point a sufficiently large caliber weapon.
I'm
and
like,
just
"No, you
snipe
don't
his
understand.
face
For the sake of storytelling, he's really far away and really dangerous."
really hard to get to.
I don't want. Look, all he did was give me PTSD and like several burn wounds. It's fine. Also, I love I can see my penthouse from this a bunch of graffiti that just says "fuck the government." I'm surprised the Raiders can read.
Or right.
Yeah, where'd they get? Well, that's not spray paint. Where'd they get paint though?
I mean, at this point, there's probably not very much difficulty
Heal!
in finding anything.
Heal
that
your
can-
goddamn wounds! What was?
No, because you're about to be back in safety. There's nothing that could possibly attack you
Well,
in
well,
visual
yeah.
sight of...
If I sleep in any bed for 1 hour, I'm totally fine. There is a copy-pasted asset there.
Fucking expensive to get into the strip these days. What's up?
It costs nothing. You need $2,000 to just get inside. They don't even ask for it. They just want to make sure you have it. I recently learned that Crimson Caravan was present in the first and I believe second games. And maybe even Fallout 3. They're not
That
crazy.
point, probably.
They're not crazy important. They're just a company that does things and hands out quests and jobs.
They were not in 3.
Oh,
Why is the mountain glitching out? Oh, you can't see it anymore.
old game. It's because my render distance is further than it should have been at the time. That's the real
I mean,
reason.
there's a point at which you're like not 100% confident whether or not the
Oh yeah, I am sticking to my no
whatever you're
fast
seeing
travel,
is like
and I took the long way
deliberately
around.
supposed to be there.
Yeah, there. I mean, if you look at the distance, the mountains are all low poly, which is just silly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the mountains in front of you don't look too bad. I mean, honestly, the mountains over there don't look too bad either.
I can see something
It's
bugging
just that
out
right
behind
there, you see that? Yeah.
Yeah, but on the. I never go into Sunset Sarsaparilla with the special bottle caps that give you the special prize. I apparently also
and
don't
you
make it up
just-
that highway right there.
Nope. And
that
you
was
just
an
gave
invisible
up
wall.
very easily.
No, that was an invisible wall. There was no trying again.
Oh, that's sad.
I think Fallout 4 is when they finally said, what if there was stuff up there? What am I doing?
Heist of the centuries. Fallout New Vegas, how to get in.
How to get $2,000? Jesus! It's been 20.
You were already in the strip in like 3 videos ago.
It's been 20. No, I was not in the strip. That was the whole reason I did the DLC there, was to get the gold money.
Oh, I thought you got into the strip. Oh no, you just got into the King's little area outside the strip, right?
So inside the wall, but not inside the strip, is referred to as free side. It's pretty much just a ghetto. You need 2,000 bottle caps, or, as I just read right there, a couple speech checks or another quest done. None of which I did, and I know I talked to Dr. House in this episode because I reviewed the footage real quick. So somehow, I get onto the strip. I do not remember how I get $2,000. I remember getting $2,000.
Oh, you just fast traveled.
I finally got. I was not gonna walk around for another 15 minutes.
You could have ran the other way.
I still have radiation poisoning. I still don't have $2,000.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you, sir.
Oh, apparently I did have $2,000 on me. Yeah, it's appropriately called a credit check because it is not a toll.
Very nice. Congratulations.
I'm now on the coolest location in all of Fallout, which had to be broken up into 3 sections because the PS3 didn't have enough RAM to load all of it.
Howdy, partner.
And there's Victor!
For a piece
Yay.
of Welcome to New Vegas.
Apparently he has unique dialogue if you've never interacted with him until right now.
Your personal
Nice.
welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas.
The local president, or warlord, or, vegetable in a chair, wants to talk to me.
It's the big old tower.
Now, Mr. House is, he's like in cryo or something, right?
No. Well, he was. Now he's just on life support because he is like 250 years old.
He'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, how come, there's
Magic.
a lot... It seems like there's
It's
a lot
just
of
magic.
characters in Fallout that just lasts. Like, there's always a character that's been around since the before times, no matter what.
Ghouls are so irradiated that they don't die of natural causes anymore. They just eventually decompose, which could take a while.
Partner, good to
Oh,
see
okay.
There are
you. Come back soon.
There are ghouls, like, Fallout 4 is the latest in the timeline. The guy you meet in the tutorial pre-war shows up later as a ghoul,
Okay.
which is 215-ish years of him just walking around the Commonwealth being bored and stupid, I guess. Where super mutants have that virus that makes them orcs and also makes them not age anymore.
There's a convenient amount of things that just make you not age anymore. in Fallout.
But robots and stuff. I love the Securitron penthouse pet.
Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Bye.
What's up with the snow globe collection?
Oh, that's a Mr. House thing I never interacted with. Also, it just occurred to me, I have a
Oh my
38
goodness.
pistol on my hip, and this is called the Lucky 38.
Ah.
Just a little coincidence. Yeah, this is Mr. House's penthouse. No one's been in here for over 200 years.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm just getting a little look around because I'm currently lost and don't know where Mr. House is, even though I just saw him at the right side of the screen.
And you just almost went back down the elevator. Oh,
I
now
am-
we're pulling out the local map so we can figure out where the objective is in this single room. No.
I am
no,
actually leaving
no.
because I'm very smart. I do not know my intentions. Oh, I had the wrong quest selected because...
Where to, partner?
Intellectual extravaganza.
I don't remember what this character's intelligence stat is, but it is not that high.
It is reflective of the player's intelligence stat.
My favorite thing is that my Fallout 1 character did have a high intelligence, but a low charisma because he's supposed
there
to be autistic.
he is.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways.
Yeah, my Fallout 1 character had high intel, low charisma, which meant I usually did the totally other option, which would shoot people with a gun.
Yeah, that's the intelligent thing to do in most situations.
Especially when you don't actually get in trouble.
Of course you haven't.
This is Mr. House, the
You say
eponymous
this
man
after
of luck.
just being to the other giant casino in the wasteland.
Well,
that's
no.
also been preserved very well.
Most people go in there and have a one-way trip thing.
anything like this.
Also, I forget where the Sierra Madre is, but it is not anywhere near here.
But still, she manages
Yeah, but
to
it's like
impress.
walking distance.
It's like somewhere in Mexico, isn't it?
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game.
Ah, yes, a high-stakes game. Are you aware of what I do when I'm in danger? I shoot people with a 38 and miss, or hit them in the armor specifically.
One of my employees has stolen
He's got
an
that Star
icon
Wars aim where it only
exploded
hits the
after
armored places of his
I
enemies.
want it recovered. Simple enough.
Well, Mr. House,
Now, can you? Is he like necessarily like? What is his thing? Is he necessarily a bad dude, or is he like just?
there are
a
four.
person.
There are four major endings to the game: NCR, Legion, yourself, or Mr. House.
How's that?
He is a major. You can't call a single guy a faction, but you know he's in charge of New Vegas, and more specifically, the Securitrons.
Yeah, because you can make the robots have like missile launchers and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's still a while out.
So what happens, like, for that? So what happens if you take his ending and they get like? Does he just?
I don't
another
remember. I believe what happens
Basically,
is
he secures Vegas and turns it into a free state.
he keeps Vegas independent, but because he's smart and all this, he can also help lift humanity out of the dirt or
I
something.
believed he would do the
Yeah.
job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy. But
It depends on, you know, your views on authoritarian or authority figures and whatnot, if you consider that to be a good ending or a bad ending.
Yeah. Why didn't you intervene when Benny ambushed me? Like, yeah, I could have done anything from here.
Ah,
when you're
yes,
in the-
I got jumped in the desert by 3 dudes.
Why couldn't you help me?
Of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Oh yeah, they don't really talk about, like, an epilogue if Mr. House is in charge, other than
Good Springs
order
was
is
a bit too
maintained.
far away for me to
Yeah.
reliably control a Securitron
I've been spelling
agent
Ron
remote.
Perlman wrong forever. There's no A in the Pearl of Perlman.
Ah, at least he brings it up to you. Although it does make sense that,
Proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone
Ah, yes, Benny and his thugs.
When he
Where if you remember the
Benny
opening
and his
video,
thugs.
if you remember the opening video, they had a single 9mm between the 3 of them. A Securitron can
Yeah.
whip they ass.
What else did you
Does the Securitron have a weapon on its own, or is it just punchy the robot until it
yeah,
gets the upgrade?
they have a 9mm built into one of their arms.
Oh, okay.
Although theirs is an SMG as opposed to a Browning high power.
A freaking high power.
Yeah, I mean that's literally what it is.
What else did you want to know?
Yeah, the Platinum chip contains an OS upgrade for the Securitrons that unlocks all their weaponry, because apparently, you know, we built this thing called an F-35, but we really like propeller planes, so we really fuddled the OS. Anyways, the upgrade is across the country getting walked here on foot.
Before the Great War of 2077,
What?
I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries.
I like how this implies that, like, Robco wasn't founded until at most 30 years before the Great War,
Don't let the video
Right.
and proceeded to become, like, Apple big in that time.
Blood, not silicone.
Which, I mean,
I mean,
Apple.
Apple technically.
I was gonna say
became big
Apple
in
did
less
it, but
time than that.
Apple didn't have to exist during a resource scarcity thing that caused nuclear apocalypse.
Also, Apple doesn't like service like countries as far as like the military-industrial complex in the same way. I'm pretty sure that Robco did, considering
Yeah,
that he
I'm
has
not
an
sh-
ABM system around his city.
I'm not sure what Robco could be likened to in terms of real companies.
It seems like, you know, Raytheon or
Well,
Pacific
Raytheon doesn't
Scientific
make
or-
consumer products all that much, do they?
No.
I'll remind you that the Mr. Handy bots you saw at the Repcon station, you get one as a companion in Fallout 4 because he was your home butler.
Oh.
that those things that
I guess maybe that
those things with a rocket coming out of their ass could just fly around in your house and not get ashes and soot everywhere.
I guess it would be kind of close to
Clean
Tesla.
burning fuel, tell you what.
Well,
That
yeah,
makes more
I guess it'd be
sense.
kind of close to Tesla, where Tesla like has stakes in
Pretty
you
much
know,
everything.
automotive and also in.
That's actually really apt now that you mention it, because one of the things House talks about is getting humanity back into the stars.
Yeah.
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The
Yes,
rest of
8
them-
couriers were sent out, and I was the only guy with an actual item worth anything.
After that,
The rest were just
wow,
decoys.
That's unlucky.
mercenary protection
No, I have a luck of 10, shut up.
Had I used
I took
Well,
2
we'll
9
see
mils to
about
the
that.
forehead, and they didn't even hurt.
I might
Do it
actually-
again, you won't.
Wait, what do you mean 2? Didn't he just shoot you once?
I think he got shot twice in lore. It doesn't
I
matter.
didn't want to
The
attract-
point is,
either
you
way,
survived a
you really
headshot.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have survived a 9mm to the head.
Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
But
Wait,
people do it.
wait, I googled did the courier, and it auto-completed to get shot twice.
Casinos.
Yes, the courier got shot twice with a Browning high power.
And all he
Yeah,
had to
that's
do
not
was
good.
hold the
And
chip up.
somehow survived after apparently a couple of days of bed rest.
Is that Benny doesn't know that I
Why is a courier listed in the villains wiki? He's the good guy! Player characters can't be the bad guy.
Simply not true.
Of course
They
they
can.
can.
The only person
At least in
who
Fallout 3
decide
in
to
New
work
Vegas.
for the freaking
And probably
designed
one.
and I paid
Oh, I don't
for
remember.
the Legion.
dearly to develop that.
It really is
I spent
weird.
a sum of
I see a
not the
a
bomb.
disconcerting number of people that simp for the freaking Caesar's Legion on
Most of the guys just do it because they have a like a
they
cooler
want.
visual vibe going on than NCR, which sure.
Thousands of caps.
But it's like, yeah, they have a cooler visual vibe, but you know
But-
who else had a cool visual vibe? The freaking German army in World War II, but that doesn't make them any less
Well,
evil.
yeah. History is full of quite a lot of things, namely tribes that were very upset with the Roman expansion going on at the time. That's crazy. The Punic Wars or something. Who cares? No, we need to bring order to the wasteland by.
I mean, the Punic Wars is kind of just like, you know, both
That's just-
sides are kind of.
That's just the only war I could think of that had Roman folk.
There are quite a few of them, actually.
Yeah, no, there's a reason Jesus came about, and it wasn't because the Romans were really good authority figures for everybody else.
To war with the Parthians and the Egyptians and the Germanic tribes, and they went to war with the British. Well, not the British, the Proto-British.
It's one of those things that it's feasibly. Oh, I just realized his speaker actually moves a little bit when he's talking.
Be like a little club.
I was always reading the text or looking at the screen when I was talking to these guys.
You're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you
It's one of those things that it should be feasibly possible, but a big robot like this on an ATV wheel, just like how?
Gyroscope.
I'm aware, but like. Anyways, this is my house. I live here now.
Yeah, nice house.
Yeah,
Why is the door all scratched up for no reason?
I don't know. It's been here for 200 years, untouched.
Yeah, why is it scratched?
I don't know,
I can
it's-
see it being rotted, but it's like somebody took a key and just did the exact same pattern on every single. All of this is yours? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I get the whole floor. Generic assets or
nice.
something. My current objective is to go meet Benny. I regret not shooting him immediately.
How could you shoot him immediately? You were freaking dying on the ground. In fact, you were worse than that. You were dead on the ground, buried even.
I was. What am I? What are we googling now? Oh, I think I was looking up if I actually owned this or not. I wasn't really paying attention to all the stuff going on.
That's okay. Neither was our freaking commentary.
Look, Mr. House is talking about, I'm the guy who's really smart. I made the platinum chip, and I forgot to deliver it to myself 200 years ago.
I knew this was coming forever, except
Yeah, according to Fallout, the TV show that hasn't come out yet because
Yeah.
I helped make the decision to set the bombs off, but the fact that they dropped us is a surprise.
Oh no, I'm the person that had a freaking defense system against the bombs, and the only reason it happened in the lore was because I got the date wrong, except that now it's even more dumb because I was the one that was in on it.
Yeah. What are you doing? Am I just reading the trivia right now?
The background music is Radiation Storm, which has been oh.
Go to the bed and take a nap! You're bleeding! There we go. Just 1 hour. Now my health is full and all my limbs are restored.
Unbroken.
I do the same thing in Fallout 3. I have a room with a wardrobe, and I just dump all my extra, like, clothing into it. And then I find another container and dump all my guns that I'm not using into that one. And then I forget about them for the rest of the game.
You're gonna dump all of your guns into your freaking clothes cabinet.
Oh yeah, well I mean, just put it on its side, it's a weird chest now. I'm not quite done with Fallout 3, as there is some like, post-main quest content to do. I.e. 2 entire DLCs. You don't need to drop anything else. You're at, like, less than half, or a little over half carrying capacity. Take some.
That, though.
Go to a doctor. Take some Radaway. Or Radaway? Radaway.
Radaway.
I don't think you can gamble here at all, which is fine. Yes, a hard save. Those are actually good to make. Oh? The video still has another 40 minutes. What's going on here? Oh, I think I was just done for the time because I had just finished Dead Money and I was tired. So now we're starting a fresh play session. I don't remember this cut in editing though.
That's okay. I'm sure that we'll find something interesting to fill in this dead space.
So yeah, Nuka-Cola... dead space! Nuka-Cola does not exist so heavily in this game as, you know, 1950s root beer has instead. My favorite fact about Nuka...
I have a message.
Who the hell are you?
It's from Ambassador Crocker.
Oh boy.
Very important.
Oh, the government wants to talk to me. That's crazy. I think I actually go talk to him.
Crocker?
Yeah, he's the,
From which faction?
NCR.
NCR?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that that guy's not red and talking down to me immediately means that he's not from the Legion.
Yeah.
Do not worry, Legion will show up pretty soon here.
Oh boy. Yeah, those people just are really, really punchable.
It's crazy. You burnt down an entire town of admittedly scummy people, and you expect us to be on your team. That's nuts.
It's like literally we just walked past crucified corpses for a really long time, and it's just like, huh.
The Legion walk around like, man, I can't wait to enslave the hell out of you, and then they're surprised when we team up to kill them.
How dare you resist us?
Take his gun,
Wow.
take his gun, take his gun.
Wow. Pick his pocket. So which is the place that Benny's in? Is he in a casino on the strip, or...?
Yeah, he is... He's in the area I was just at, but I decided to go talk to this ambassador first.
Oh, okay.
He better explains what the NCR is all about and can also give quests. And his name is Dennis! Oh, poor
Dennis.
son of a...
Dennis the ambassador.
Oh no, Dennis. Yeah, look at his crappy little office. Yeah, let me just help myself inside, it's fine. I'll just drink toilet water.
Oh, prisons. That's a good thing for your ambassador.
I think that's just the drunk tank. Yeah, technically NCR's in charge because House allows it. Might as well let these guys take the heat if something happens rather than your, you know, Securitrons you can no longer produce. Oh yeah, I don't even know where he is. I can't find which office is actually his.
That's okay. Fortunately, there's only 3 buildings in here, so I'm sure you can figure it out. Also, why would that glass, like, why would you have glass doors like that? I can't imagine they would stay, like, as broken as they are, they would stay sealed for very long.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
It is unusual seeing anyone not in just army gear in an NCR building. Well, yeah, that's the right, you mongoloid. I'm looking for stuff to steal. Shut up. Anyways, she said the door was on the right down the hallway up the left.
Good.
This is him.
I had something important to discuss.
No, she said the right. You're gonna need to do some editing and go back and see what that says. I could have sworn that it said to the right.
Yeah, take the hallway to the left. It's the last door on the right.
Big is going to happen soon.
No, well maybe I am the one that has the problem.
As demonstrably occurred, I went directly to his office.
To him.
No, this isn't him. This is Schmambassador Schrocker. Totally other guy. I'm being polite to him because I don't, he's...
You have my attention.
I'm not trying to have the NCR brand me a terrorist.
Sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be
he's also informing me about some of the local tribes.
And then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are.
Spoiler alert! I do get
artillery guys.
Yes, I do get the boomers on my team.
Someone with your
I've said it already before. I do not side with the NCR.
I have available.
So I feel a little bad that I'm lying to Dennis's face right now, but
any past crimes against the NCR.
Which one do you side with?
As well as additional
I take the wild card ending. I'm on my team.
Ah.
Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know.
What difference does that make, though? Like, if you're siding for yourself, like, you're not intentionally destroying everything, right?
NCR stays independent from the Legion and NCR. New Vegas stays independent from the Legion and California. Which is apparently a surprising thing to pull off, because in Fallout 2, the NCR was much more powerful. Whoa! Little gun!
Really long arm. There you go.
I think I had some FOV mod.
You had to re...
I had to adjust my eyeballs.
Yeah.
The NCR was a lot more expansionist back in, like, Fallout 2, where if they knew something existed and they weren't in the fold, it was only a matter of time before they got raided or... Acquired in more peaceful means. Yes, this is... Yeah, the Tops Casino. This is where Benny and his bunch are.
Benny and his buds. Oh boy, this will be really funny. He's gonna be like, hey, you're alive. I shot you in the face twice.
No, more importantly, let's talk to Chairman Greeter here. And, I need to give him my weaponry.
How many are you going to conceal?
I hope I check.
5 words, my cold dead hands. What are your holdout weapons?
I'm literally checking right now. 2 38s, a 10 mil, a 9 mil, a knife, and I did not see what that very last thing was. Cosmic something.
Your
Benny is right there. No, the Saturnite knife, and then a cosmic something.
Oh.
And then they let me keep... Yeah, you can see it on
your hip! Oh, yes, your holdout weapon.
Pardon me.
Hold it out.
Goddamn. Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth.
Apparently something you can do if you're playing as a female character is to seduce Benny.
Lucky 38, that was you?
Which, really just means you don't engage in a combat encounter.
Yeah. James, you need to work on...
You want a reason? How about 4?
He thinks he's tough because he's got bodyguards. He doesn't understand I have plot armor and, plot armor. That's about all I got going. Help me. It still hurts to get shot. The plot armor's not helping. It still hurts.
You didn't come here for vengeance.
Sitting there trying to put my guts back in. Like, stop it, plot armor! Give me a step down!
Any questions you got? I'll answer.
It didn't occur to me that an NPC might lie to me, so I am actually taking him for his word right now.
Yeah, of course.
What he does is... Well, I mean, it's gonna happen in like a minute here.
Yeah.
He's trying to be, oh yeah, my bad for shooting you in the face. Crazy how your scar healed up. Anyways, let's go away from the main lobby. Let's go away from the main lobby to have a conversation. And I don't have the speech to call him out on anything.
No.
Oh yeah, because my speech isn't high enough, the dialogue option there is dumbed down.
I want to talk to you as much as you want to talk to me.
No, you don't.
This is just first base, right?
You just want to kill me again.
We have a future together, and it's big league and open all night.
I think it's just
the key to the Prez.
Well, there's no way to avoid talking to Kaisar because you have to buff the Securitrons, and they're camped right on top of the bunker full of Securitron stuff. Fortification Hill, I think it's called, because,
Original names are hard.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, yeah, you could probably get the chip from him now, but there's you have to go help Kaisar. It'd be really cool. Yes, I beat the entire game without even talking to the bad guys.
I really have more important
Can you just, sneak through their camp and kill everybody and just not even talk to them, just shoot them.
I would not recommend that with the Legion.
It'd be funny though. It's like, oh, you can't do it without talking to him? Watch me.
Lead talks. Because purchase chips. Oh, I'm trying to gamble before I talk to Benny. Let me give him more time to hoof it out of here.
Right?
Also, all the staff here are technically like gang members or tribe members or something.
They all have that look about them.
Welcome to the Tops. How can I help?
Well, that's... I forget how recently, but relatively recently, Mr. House came out of cryostasis, and he got a bunch of different tribes and gangs under his, like, control, mostly by giving them casinos or something to work.
Easy.
Your
luck stat is like through the roof, right?
It is max. You'll notice I just got 2 queens. So literally all the staff members on the entire strip are parts of various tribes and or gangs that were just given casinos, and yeah, no, we don't do cannibalism. Anyways, you want to gamble here and then walk into this meat freezer we own? Yeah. Yeah. In the top right, if it says you feel lucky, it's because of your luck stat or any luck thing that you got this.
You're gonna draw another 10.
Oh, I'm sitting at like... Yeah. I forget. I don't feel like... I mean, I woke up like 40 minutes ago. I don't feel like doing the math on these on the fly right now.
You're on 16.
Well, he got a 21. That was just the L there, yeah. Ah, yes, a Discord notification!
Discord message. Professional YouTuber!
Who said that? Whoever claimed that?
Nobody, yeah. No.
I don't get paid. See, I could have edited this out, but that wouldn't be fun. I braked even.
Oh. Broke even.
No. We say things wrong. I took 2 9mm to the head.
Even broke.
You even broke a little bit.
Evan broke even. Yes, 2 kings. There's no luck involved with the fact I've got 6 of these already. I forgot how much money you can have.
If you win too much, don't they yell at you?
Yeah, absolutely. Like an actual casino would.
Are they about to freaking yell at you?
I forget what the max is. It'll be a bit. Yay! Bet max, fat man. Oh, I think I just got bored.
Man, it's so easy to just win money. I'm gonna do anything else.
Oh, I'm gonna cash out is what I'm gonna do.
In what currency would you like your payout? Non-cap currencies will have fractions paid out in caps. Caps it?
I would like my money, please. Thank you. I don't know what... Oh, yeah, I got $980 for that.
Yeah.
Now let's go talk to Benny. I'm sure he'd love to have a conversation.
Freaking hustle down your casino. Now I'm gonna go talk to you and totally not get shot.
Hold on, let me gamble real quick. Anyway, I'm just walking through here with a handful. Like, my arms are just loose, dropping bottle caps everywhere. I can't steal anything in here. Aside from beer or, like, fruit that's sitting out.
Fruit sitting on the table.
I mean, restaurants do that.
Yes, but this is the wasteland. I imagine fruit is going to be a little bit more valuable than just sitting out on the...
This is the diamond in the rough. This is where the rich... Let me take an hour nap right now.
I genuinely thought you were going to drink from the toilet.
I'm not above such things, believe me.
No, I know. I was just... Man, there's just...
Well, this is a stocked suite for a guest of the casino.
Including scrap electronics and scrap metal in a toolbox on the counter.
And I'm helping myself to absolutely every single thing here. Oh, that...
Search Benny's room for clues.
That is a different room from here, but I do that soon.
He said that.
No, I'm bored.
Baby,
they locked the door!
Chalk me up as a no-show. It would be 41 flavors of stupid to let you get a drop on me. And you've
I want to say that's a joke about Nuka-Cola, but I don't think that is.
My hand.
Yeah.
Hell, I gotta skip town because of you. A real pain in the caboose.
Yeah, no, you can't just have your gang kill me. That'd be too much.
Right?
A lifelong learner is you, eh? Then make your questions count, because your lifelong is running life short.
Shut up, idiot.
It's the house edge, baby. The key to stacking the odds in his favor. Or was.
So, yeah, Benny was, like, sort of House's protege.
Yeah, I got that from the conversation.
The catch is, he was never allowed in the Lucky 38 like I was.
Angle?
Yeah.
I'm head on, baby.
Mostly because he was always in it for himself. Somehow, I'm not. Promise.
No, of course not.
Pinky out and all that.
I'm playing to win. Baby, getting outplayed and getting cheated ain't the same thing.
You shot me in the head. I can say whatever I want. I have brain damage.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, so does my Fallout 3 character.
Color me unconvinced. The safe bet is to cash you out.
He's not wrong. Killing me is the best thing to do.
This conversation's taking place over an intercom. Do me a favor and stay dead this time, eh? Good night, all.
Suddenly, 4 guys appear in the room, and you'll never guess who walks out somewhat unscathed. Let me just,
Oh boy.
Use VATS, you fucking idiot!
No, of course not. That would be...
I do love how they're shooting me with 22 silenced pistols, so, you know, not to upset the guests.
Yeah, and then you're just using a freaking revolver.
Yeah, but no, 22 doesn't hurt. That's fine. But, oh yeah, my good luck charm, my Saturnite knife.
Yes. Well, that's okay. Wow, very effective.
I love how it's working.
Very effective. Jeez, well.
Standing there like
wow,
the
that
Hulk.
didn't even take half health.
I'm standing there like the Hulk, like, man, that hurt like a little bit. Anyways, give me all your stuff.
Pre-war hat? I somewhat doubt that that is pre-war.
Yeah, the style is pre-war.
Yeah.
It is a fedora.
Well, yeah, but
which
I mean,
only existed in the 2250s. 2050s, not 2250s.
Yes, totally not the 1920s. Imagine anything surviving that long would be rotted into nothing.
Style is cyclical. It's convenient that we still use vacuum tubes. It's cyclical that we went back to vacuum tubes.
Yes. I think it's more just they never developed the microchip, even though the freaking platinum chip is totally something along those lines.
The transistors never got involved. So whatever's on the platinum chip, which is probably just like, it's probably a literal mechanical key.
It's probably something to do with radiation, because that's the magic answer to everything in this universe.
That's the crazy thing. Radiation existed before the Great War, so why didn't ghouls exist before the Great War? Because there are plenty of real-life examples of dudes getting totally fucking full of radiation.
Yeah.
Before you even look at the Soviets.
Just look at the Devil Core. That's what happens when somebody gets exposed to radiation.
Stealing everything.
A slow, painful
I just walked
death
into
over this
I walked into a random... Oh, this is actually his... That is Yes Man.
Hey.
Good to meet you.
Yes Man's just been like in this room staring at walls.
Inspiration that Claptrap was, or this was for Claptrap, the voice at least.
My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network.
I don't think it was at all.
Like the voice?
Yeah, Borderlands was before this.
Borderlands 1 came out. This came out in like... Fallout 3 came out in 08.
Yes, man.
Borderlands 1 came out in 09. FNB release date. Fallout New Vegas came out in 2010.
Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
So, if anything, Claptrap may have inspired Yes Man, but Yes Man's a lot... Yes Man is a lot less annoying.
Well, no, that's exactly what I was saying. I would think the voice might have had some inspiration, but that's so weird. I didn't even think of that being...
I do like the idea of, like, the robot's voice modulator forces a tone, which is the stupidest thing ever, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, what level am I? We just missed it.
As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions...
I mean, we've all heard the story of this, mostly from that one Russian Badger video. He's very helpful, because he literally cannot tell me no to anything.
You need special hardware to read the data on it.
There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware.
And he's currently giving me like very like.
And an underground facility.
Dude is explaining me how an F-35 works, and he's also telling me where the F-35 factory is and what I can do with this key that makes the F-35 the F-36.
And you're just here with your intelligence stat of like 6.
And I'm standing here like, I definitely understand. Can you write this down for me?
You're just standing here like, I'm gonna go play blackjack, make money.
And then I just do what Benny tells
I'm a patriot.
Easy peasy. I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Benny did all this on his own, which is
probably
pretty cool.
Dumb, huh?
Yeah, he just called Benny dumb. Get it? Because I'm gonna shoot Benny in the fucking head later.
Then I have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey.
I like the idea that Yes Man here is this game's Cortana now.
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe.
Yes, that'll definitely happen very easily.
I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's
He explains about more of the tribes than the ambassador who is like, the one guys we're worried about.
Yeah, the boomers.
Which, to be fair, the boomers are the only people with, like, anything larger than a gun that, like, you could find at a yard sale.
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38.
Yeah, so the Securitrons are not a hive mind, which is an interesting thought to me.
Yeah.
But they do all, like, radio report back to the Lucky 38.
You can murder Mr. House whenever you want.
But I mean, like, a Zergling is unaware of what the Queen is thinking of, so it makes sense.
You already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to do
wow.
Wow.
You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
Yeah, that's me.
I knew he was carrying a platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him.
Thanks. You're the guy who told him where to find me.
Mr. House's data
I don't think you can kill Yes. Or no, I think if you kill any named Securitron, they just get replaced with another Securitron.
Yeah.
812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip. Just in the last year alone. Of course you did.
Did you know that more money than you'll ever see was spent looking for the thing you're looking for? That's crazy.
How about
and it's still not been found.
The mercenary teams that screened them. I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
He's incapable of, like, understanding that what he says would be construed as sarcastic.
Right.
Which means he's saying it wholeheartedly, even.
I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh?
He just realized what's going on here.
You just set me up, now you die.
I do like that the robots are people, you know, even though microchips and AI... Well, actually, AI does exist.
There's an underground facility there.
It's very specific. I don't think any
one universe in which it's a post-apocalyptic, the AI isn't like the boogeyman.
Right above it.
Not to say boogeymen don't exist. Apparently in Fallout 76, there is a supercomputer AI. Whether it's self-aware or not is arguable, but it's the vault. I just watched this video. Give me a second. I forget the vault's number. It's in 76 in Appalachia area. The AI was told to find the best traits for leadership.
He's the one who'll know exactly.
This can't go wrong at all. Eventually, the AI realized he would have to manufacture catastrophes to find the best leaders, since democracy wasn't working because it was totally open democracy. We could vote for whoever we want, whomever even. So people just kept voting for themselves. So he was like, well, I guess it's time to set everything on fire. And then one guy survived, and he's the leader.
Jeez Louise.
And then that guy became a bad guy boss you have to fight at some point or whatever.
No.
Because the AI was like, well, we need fresh meat to find better leaders, so we'll let this guy loose because Vault 76 is about to open.
What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like,
Yes Man is actually everything he says really is everything he says really is full of helpful information as well. He is earnestly trying to assist in the takeover of New Vegas.
Which is really funny too. Like, this is exactly what a person like this would be, a very useful well of information.
Yeah, hence why he's stuffed in a closet and told to shut up. Except he didn't get that second information.
No, not at all.
Families on this strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society.
And I didn't get a guy like this in Fallout 3, which I only beat like 2 days ago.
All I got exposition dump that's lore relevant, and like the reasons for it existing are genuinely like.
This is one of the few times it really does make sense that they're just like, yes, we're going to manually explain the entire tabletop RPG to you.
I haven't heard a single good thing about them.
What are you talking about? Oh, the boomers. I did learn that the cons have been in Fallouts 1 and 2. And I only interacted with them. I walked up to them because I was told to rescue a lady they had imprisoned. And for whatever reason, I'd never met the cons before. They were convinced I was the ghost of their leader. Like the current leader's dad who's dead.
They're dirty people.
Oh, yeah.
And they're very rude.
Well, they do drugs, and the NCR tried to wipe them out, and it didn't work. NCR versus cons is a long-running theme, and neither of them could ever win, and then the NCR became a country and stopped caring.
So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being so obnoxious, the NCR...
Yeah, see? The military showed up, shot them a bunch.
They settled at Red Rock Canyon.
You know, they pulled an Anakin to the Tusken Raiders, but there were survivors.
Yes. And they still, they do hate sand, but they're living in it.
What are you gonna do?
I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gomorrah for information. Maybe
I do not remember what I did at the Gomorrah at all.
That's a place called Gomorrah. That can't possibly be a bad.
I mean, it has a bunch of scantily clad women out on the sidewalk dancing seductively. It's called Gomorrah. You know, the biblical reference.
Yeah.
And there's also like lit. Like torches for decoration. You know, propane might be useful for other reasons. Although I feel like this is the same thing. Why doesn't Mr. House just give everybody all the money? That would help No. Money can't make the super mutants go away. They are unbothered by your ideas of funding.
Money can buy firearms of a sufficient caliber.
Don't hurry on my account.
Well,
I'm the one with
are the White Glove Society the cannibals?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not get the Heck Gunderson kills everybody in the casino ending. In fact, my ending was very Diggery.
No.
I stumbled dick first into, oops, I have to kill everybody now. Because I don't want to load a save just because I made a bad decision. So I made a bad decision.
That is the Diggery solution, is when you just stumble accidentally into I have to kill everything.
Well, I consider it a success because, you know, they are cannibals.
If someone else has it, they get mad. All I'm saying is, not much of a chance they'll accept a Vegas that polices itself.
Oh yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel are surprisingly controversial for being the sort of good guys poster children.
We don't like it that other people have technology, even though this is literally the property of the person that existed, the person that's literally still alive through technology that he created.
Well, that's like the weird thing is I'm not sure how
you can't have the technology. Like, why not? I built it. You all are just like parasites living in the bones of something.
I mean, yeah, he's effectively Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, plus like Andrew Ryan from BioShock.
Yeah.
So like, if they wanted some pre-war knowledge, he's right there, and his brain is not addled with radiation.
Yeah, they should be working with him instead of being like, no, you can't have the technology that you made.
I think the other, I think the other funny thing is the Fallout 4 protagonist is also pre-war and unirradiated, or whatever you would say there. And the Brotherhood are still like, shut up, idiot, we know what we're doing, and then they proceed to get in a fight with the Institute, and they would lose if the Fallout 4 didn't help them. Alright, I've received a massive expo dump. I have not listened to any of it just now, but I did at the time.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, because you're
I would love to hack Oh, apparently not. I changed my mind.
Oh. Don't you need to get to 50? You just need to put 9 points into it.
My lockpick was even lower. I want to get that up.
Oh boy, what are you going to put?
I don't know. It's an amazing question.
What are you
I'm
going
going to put my debit
actionable?
card information in this DoorDash order I'm working on.
Additional 15 points to use in VATS.
Well, not even apparently, I used the skill. In Fallout 3, there is, like, Death's Sprint or something. If you get a kill in VATS, it completely refills your action point meter.
Nice.
Oh, fight the power. If you're fighting Legion, Brotherhood, or NCR, you just do more damage now. And I had already decided to go at least House, if not Wildcard at this point.
Yeah. So, makes sense.
I figured, yeah, I'll take a free damage buff. I do not think I got the Sneering Imperialist Racism perk, though.
No, you just have that one as a default.
Personally, yes, but in the game, I think I chose against it because I was like, it's only going to be really useful for the one DLC, and I already have all these other guns. This is a really homely suite. I wish I could stay. Oh, it's actually Benny's room. I wish I could stay longer, but I'm technically in trouble right now.
In hot pursuit of the guy that you want to kill really
He
badly.
has already left the building and is already in custody of the the Legion.
Oh. Wow, that didn't go well for him then.
No, not at all. Like, he ran straight there and was like, I have the platinum chip, this bargaining chip, and they're like, okay, well, arrest that man. And then keep him tied up for like 3 weeks. I don't actually remember exactly what I do next, even though I totally looked over the footage. In fact, I'm pretty sure I go to New Canaan, which is literally Salt Lake City area, or region. Which from New Vegas is quite the hike.
That is a whole another state.
Before I forget if I have to talk to him to get my weapons back. I think you can just leave the building.
Enjoying your stay?
Yeah, in fact.
Relax, baby. The safest houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money.
They're safe as houses. May I mention that Benny tried to get me killed? Right. Apparently you can if you get enough evidence from other parts. Ah, yes. This is the same guy who was like, look at all these people we crucified. Tell everybody what you saw. But, you know, you wouldn't recognize him because he's not in his silly little, you know, football gear and fox helmet.
My lord requires your presence at his camp.
He is informing me that the obvious next step for the main quest is to go to the Legion camp.
To the Legion.
Yes. He has also told me that any crimes I committed against the Legion would be forgiven. Which, you can kill this guy before he has any dialogue lines, and he'll be replaced by another guy who can then themselves also get replaced. But there's unique dialogue, because that guy would be talking to you now, and he'd say, all your crimes are forgiven, including your murder of Wolpace there. Which I'm like, oh, that's cool, they thought about that. But if you've killed the second guy before this conversation, they won't mention him. They don't care.
Oh, okay.
They're like, yeah, look, I'm not gonna listen the whole, or mention the whole chain of command.
This rabbit hole down, because somebody definitely will try to do it.
Yeah, and there we go.
Nice.
Do you have another hour?
No, I do not. I'm actually going to go watch a motorcycle race with my dad.
Gross.
20 minutes. And I'm going to have a cookie, because there's chocolate chip, oatmeal, banana bread cookies outside, and I want one.
Okay, well, don't let me stop you, gosh.